Formula E. 22 all-electric single-seater cars capable of speeds of 280 kilometers an hour, racing wheel-to-wheel over 13 rounds of electrifying action across 12 incredible cities worldwide. It's at the forefront of not only the motorsport world, but it's pushing the boundaries of electric vehicle technology, helping to accelerate the development of everyday EVs to create a greener and more sustainable world.
After a supercharged round in Diriyah, Saudi Arabia, and then Marrakesh in Morocco, Season 5 moved to South America and the Chilean capital of Santiago.
Formula E Santiago.
Last year, DST Cheetah's Andre Lotterer and Jan-Erik Byrne finished 1-2 after an epic street fight.
First 1-2 in Formula E history.
This year we have a new track and a new car. And so far this season, we've seen crews clashing.
What on earth has gone on? Do not take your teammate out.
Shock winners. Tempers flare.
Yeah, my car is broken.
And some of the tightest battles that you will ever see. And we're only 2 races in. As the championship fight takes heat, who will scribe their tag on the Santiago streets?
Hola street racers, welcome to South America. I'm Jose Maria Lopez, driving for Geox Dragon. My home country, Argentina, is just behind the mountains. It's very close, so for me it's a home race here in Chile. A great show is coming, and see what we have in front of you.
A second visit to Santiago for Formula E, but this year it's a whole new track for the drivers to get their heads around. So we take a closer look at what they'll be dealing with.
We take an exclusive look behind the scenes at the driver's briefing, a chance for the drivers to put across their thoughts and concerns ahead of the race. Joe Weller and Deanna Mize may have a combined following of nearly 6.5 million people on YouTube, but do they know anything about Formula E? We brought them to Santiago to give them an education.
And then it's the real deal, all the action, all the drama, and the glory from the Santiago E-Prix.
But first, let's get to know the streets of Santiago. Santiago is one of the best places in the world to see street art. We got local artist and expert Al Ramirez to give our host a tour around some of the ever-changing spots to see some of the different styles of art on display.
So Jose, welcome to Santiago. This is one of the most painted cities in the world. There's so much street art and graffiti here and muralism. We're gonna go see different places.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, cool. Really looking forward to it.
This is a piece by BRP, La Brigada Ramona Parra. They started painting in the 60s in Santiago with a very heavy political message. And in 1973, when there was a coup here in Chile, this became outlawed. So for 17 years, this wasn't allowed. Okay, now on a return to democracy, this started being painted again. It has 2 parts that you need to know about it. One is el relleno, the fill-in, and the other one's what they call el filete. El filete is the outline. Okay. That's that thick black outline which identifies La Brigada Ramona Parra.
So where we are here?
Well, this is Paseo Bandera, okay? Paseo Bandera is this whole street that was intervened in order to give art back to the people, so everybody who's walking by can enjoy it.
Let's have a closer look.
Perfect, let's go.
Good.
So, we're in the Bella Vista neighborhood. This area is full of bars, restaurants, all sorts of nightclubs. In this neighborhood, you'll always find very colorful pieces because there's a lot of partying going on. There's always a lot of tagging. Yeah. So the neighbors, they like to make sure that their place looks awesome. So they always bring an artist to completely paint the entire spot that they own.
And this is where is this, especially, for example?
This is a salsoteca to dance.
Okay. So we go dance on?
Maybe. It's kind of early. graffiti's all about chaos, you know, and it's all about being from the underworld. So this one's called Prison Graph, and it's dedicated to everybody who's behind bars. Just like many times, these pieces are dedicated to people who fight over politics, to people who live in the streets, you know, because graffiti comes from the most raw part of our society. So Jose, I hope you enjoyed the street art tour. I really enjoyed showing you around. Were there any places that you specifically liked?
It was great to go and see different places. It's difficult, but I think Paseo La Bandera was very nice with this all, you know, with the ground all painted and the floor, and it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. It was a great opportunity to know a little bit more about Santiago, about Chile, so great pleasure to meet you.
Dragon Racing have been involved in Formula E since the very first race in 2014. We caught up with our host Jose and his new teammate Max Gunter.
Hi everyone, we are here in Santiago for round 3 of Formula E Championship. Here's my teammate Max. Max, how are you feeling? First of all, I think we can go backwards a little bit and think about Saudi Arabia. It was your first ever race in Formula E.
It was quite an exciting weekend, very short weekend because of the weather. We didn't do lots of running and practice.
It rained in Saudi Arabia.
Exactly, which is quite unique. I mean, I think there is one day of rain whole year, and we got this one. But from my side, it was a shame with the crash that I had in quali.
Oh, disappointment in his first Formula E qualifying session.
Lots of experience from the race, from all the management and all that kind of thing. So yeah, still
you didn't have back in Formula 3 GP2 yet?
Not really.
Moving to Marrakesh, a circuit which you ran before. You knew the circuit. How was the weekend there?
Yeah, for sure. With all the experience that I got from Riyadh and from testing there last year with the season 4 car, I pretty much knew what to expect more or less. Yeah, I have to say I really enjoyed especially the race with the big recovery that I've had with our aggressive strategy overtaking a few people.
You were praying for a safety car,
and praying for a safety car. So I was sorry for the BMW guys, what happened, but yeah, it was good for me for my race.
Well, this is what Formula E has this year. Races are based on time and not in laps, so you can actually try to attack and then wish for a safety car or something, which will allow you to finish the race, which makes things a bit more exciting, more spicy.
That's exactly what I like about the championship, that it's like challenging you all the time, and compared to any other championship, you have different rules, different approach to.
We have the tax zone, we have the fan boost. Yeah, I think that's what makes Formula E so interesting as well for the fans, because you know a lot of overtakings, a lot of fight.
Exactly.
You need to try to keep away maybe from Jeff in turn 1.
Yeah,
just
maybe,
in case. Maybe don't go outside, you know, Burr. You know, he doesn't like it. And yeah, now we are in Chile. Where you aim your goals for this weekend?
We have got a good package that is good for points. Unfortunately, we don't have any points so far as a team, but I think that's our goal for this weekend.
The championship point doesn't reflect actually what we can do with the car. Let's have a clean weekend, a smooth one, which is the hard part, but I think if we can manage that, we can score strong points for the team.
I think so too, and especially for you, I think with all the tribunes with the fans, they will be cheering for you mainly as the.
Well, maybe, maybe. So, I'm not far from home, so this is my home weekend for me. So, okay, mate.
Yeah, looking forward.
Good luck. Let's have a good one.
A brand new track for this year's Santiago E-Prix sees the drivers testing the limits of the 2.4-kilometre track based in the downtown Park O'Higgins. 14 turns make up this circuit with some slightly unusual racing conditions.
Here we are in the track walk, turn 1, always a very tricky one. I think the concrete makes a big difference. The grip level is going to be very low here. I believe it's one of the hardest turns in the circuit. Is where the attack zone is going to be, so it's always very important to have a look. You can lose a lot of time as well getting the attack zone. It's very important to get it as quick as you can, but not losing it as well, because if you're losing it, you have to try it again, and of course the losing time is going to be very bad.
And there Oh,
he missed it.
He missed it. He made it. Yes, so that was Jose Maria Lopez in second place, trying to take attack mode, but he missed it.
You're going to make it this time.
I make it.
You're going to get it this time.
I got it. I got it. This is turn 6 and 7. Probably one of the nicest part of the circuit. You know, we have new tarmac here, so we have a kind of combined corners, combined braking as well. So yeah, it's a very nice track, very nice place. You have a nice view as well because you have the park behind. Obviously we don't see it much when we are in the car, but I think it's my favorite place. From turn 2 into turn 7 is one of the best places of the Chile track. Here we are T8, T10, let's say T8, T9, T10. It's a chicane. It gets very narrow in entry. I think it's a very tricky place where you can lose a lot if you're too careful, but win a lot also if you risk. So you need to find this kind of balance. It's a very important corner because there is a long straight after this. You wanna have a good speed out of this corner. So the job of this chicane is to slow us down enough to don't get as quick, you know, as we would if we don't have this chicane. So it's like a safety chicane. Well, here we are in, which is T13 and 14. It's a very slow station. It's the slowest station on the track, very technical. We also have, again, concrete here, so the grip level is going to be very low. I think it's where there's going to be more opportunities to overtake as well, because there is hard brakings. And I think the most exciting part of the race is going to be, I think, in these two corners. Well, that was all for the track walk. Really liked it. It looks a very challenging track for the engineers, for the drivers. High speed corners, low speed corners, different grip levels. So yeah, looking forward to be on the track with the real car now and enjoy the weekend.
Before each race weekend, the drivers meet to discuss the upcoming race. And Street Racers was granted rare special access to show you guys what goes on behind closed doors.
Good afternoon. How's everybody? Hot?
Dusty?
Yeah, dusty. Perfect, yeah, perfect. As you guys know, the start line and the control line are the same. There is no offset, there's no zero lap. Pit exit, the line is white. You cannot cross it from right to left. You've all seen the attack zone in turn 3. Pit entry is the same. It's a white line. Don't cross it from left to right. The turn 8-9 chicane, where the arrow is posted, I mentioned it in the driver's briefing notes. I'm calling that the escape road. Those of you that remember Mexico City, it's just like the second chicane in Mexico City where I'm asking you to come to a stop. Andre, you went through it during shakedown and did exactly what you were supposed to do. I appreciate that. That'll probably be the first time that happens, and we'll see what happens from here on out. But anyway, but that's what we're looking for. I'm looking for a stop. Any questions? We all clear? Yeah, Jeff.
Sorry, can you be clear if there is like two drivers fighting for the chicane and one is kind of obliged because he's forcing on the outside and goes, that it doesn't stop? Can you tell us what's the penalty? Because in Marrakesh, many drivers did that with no penalty. You know how this works. I can't tell you the penalty because the penalty is up to the stewards. You guys know that. What we're looking for, and to be very, very clear going into this chicane, under that example that you just gave us, two guys are fighting for position, somebody kind of gets taken off. What we're looking for is we're looking for the stop, obviously, but in a race situation, we're looking for the fact that no one gains an advantage by going through the chicane. So it's about not gaining an advantage. To me, that's the key criteria, okay? We've already had a conversation about that, and it's going to be very, very clear and very, very strict on what happens in that chicane. The last thing I wanted to cover was something from Marrakesh for me, and Antonio, my apologies. But in terms of when there's an incident, I've asked you guys at least 2 times to stay in the car. Staying in the car is the safest place for you. And it also allows me and the team to have a conversation with you to try to figure things out. The unfortunate aspect of what happened at the end of that race was Antonio got out of the car, and by doing so, it caused his car to have a red condition.
We could have had a very different end of the race if something different happened. It helps us get back to green flag racing faster. Anything else? Awesome. Have a lovely evening. Thanks, guys.
Next up, we caught up with YouTube joker and rapper Joe Weller and celebrity car customizer e.dams as they flew over for the Santiago E-Prix.
Yanni made his name putting custom wraps on exotic cars, so where better to start than checking out the styling of the Formula E teams.
We have just arrived at the Formula E E-Prix, and oh my lord.
We're in Santiago, Chile, and it's the pit lane.
We get to look at exactly all the different details, and I'm excited. This is what you do.
This is not a bag.
Wrapping,
livery. We're gonna have a look. See a gold car. Everyone loves a gold car at Yanni.
So this is Te Cheetah,
Andre Lotterer and John-Eric Verne. So
gold.
That is a gloss gold colour. It is very popular with the football players. That is quite cool.
I want to know, Yanni, does the colour of the wrap impact like speed or, you know, the performance of it?
It's not a go faster stripe, so
no,
the colour of the car doesn't make it go any faster.
Okay.
It makes it look cooler.
Oh, okay.
That is a satin green.
Satin.
That is a sexy, sexy colour. That's better than that colour.
Ooh.
There's another driver there. Who is that? Is that Mitch? Mitch, how you doing? I'm Yanni.
Hey,
pleased to meet you. You well?
Joe, nice to meet you, bro.
Thank you, man.
So, this is your car.
This is mine.
I love the colours. See, the green, the white, all works. Talk to me about the fan zone, because obviously, if you can get the fans on point, you can get that boost. How does that work exactly?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I haven't done a good job because I've never had it.
You need to get out. You need to speak to us. We've got some big social medias here.
Good. Well, you guys need to help me out.
Thank you so much. Guys, check him out. Let's get his fan zone up. Let's try and boost him up. Good luck today, though, yeah? Thank you so much.
All right, we've got another Brit in the works.
Brit. So he's got like a turquoise colour. This is very similar to my car.
I like it.
See the blend? I don't know if it's the light, but it looks like there's a blend.
Yeah, the gradient. No, I like the look of this one.
You like this? Stoffel Van Dorn, he's got a stealth car. That's what I like. Looks very stealth, looks very mean.
Is there a little bit of matte black in there?
There's a little bit of matte black, there's a bit of gloss black, some more teal. People like teal. So we've just seen the pit lane. There's so much more to come. I'm excited. You excited?
Oh, mate, I can't wait. The hot lap.
It's lovely. You can tell there's going to be so much overtaking done here. I enjoyed that. It was fun. Thank you, guys.
Ready for action, boys.
Rumble, let's do it. Oh, you're Whoa! You've got a bloody death wish, son! And there he goes. Oh, my heart rate is 140 BPM.
Oh my lord!
Scared. I knew you'd be scared.
That is absolutely bonkers. The race is next.
That's what I'm excited
for. The real pros, and I just hope that everyone's safe because you are going so quick when you're going around those corners.
The sun was turned up to 11 out on the grid of the Santiago E-Prix, but some people just never seem to look too hot and bothered.
This is incredible. Everyone is so excited. The energy is fantastic. I'm truly learning a lot, and I think this is the future, and I'm so excited that I'm here to experience it all.
Okay, I don't care who you are. It's time to clear the track because it's race time. And with the track temperatures heading towards record highs, we caught up with our host, Jose Maria Lopez, on the grid.
Hi everyone, qualified P10. Not a bad position to thinking of scoring good points today, so good potential. We were P1 in P2, so I think the car is there. Very, very warm today. It's the hottest race I think I ever raced in Formula E, so it's going to be a lot of challenge for everyone. It's going to be very interesting. I think it's very important to get to the end.
Pole position, Sebastian Buemi in the Nissan, alongside in the red, white and blue Mahindra of Pascal Wehrlein. Lucas de Grassi, who took pole position, but was subsequently disqualified for a driving infringement. He's got a long way to go. And we go green in Santiago. Good start from the pole sitter, it's a fairly even start. 3 wide, turn 1. And there's a big look up from Bird coming third place.
One of the Neo cars at the very back is trying not to run into his teammate, and Lucas Di Grassi took the shortcut through the chicane. He has to come to a complete stop.
Mitch Evans is all sideways as he defends from Jose Maria Lopez. Jean-Eric Verne, he's coming into the hairpin here. Oh, he's been lifted up and turned around.
Jose, you might want to consider using attack mode. Friends behind you, who's about 2.5 seconds, is now on attack mode. Maybe worth you considering using it this lap.
Okay, copy, mate.
Here they come down the straight. Bird's got extra power. Verline covers the inside. Lock up from Bird. He's through.
Has he gone too wide though? Verline looking for the... No. Oh, smart move by Verline. Very, very smart move. Here comes Sims.
Oh, lovely dummy.
Fantastic. Great racing.
And that puts Gunther under pressure from Felipe Massa, and then Massa goes in deep, and Oliver Rowland says, I'll have some of that, and Massa's in the wall. Oh no,
Maxi
Gunther having a great drive, and the car has ground to a halt, as it did many times in practice earlier on. Mortara, and I think Alexander Sims have had a little bit of a head-to-head. Sims is up into 5th place, Mortara has been sent back a few positions now.
Someone went around.
Oh yeah, Jose Maria Lopez has been sent spinning too at the hairpin.
Still got a lot of race to go here. You're currently P13.
Evans is slowing. Van Doorn's in trouble. Stoffel Van Doorn in the HWA. Buemi's in the wall. Bird's in the lead.
They just gone onto the marbles. Listen to, you can hear the front wing vibrating.
Front covers, Evans commits.
Oh, that was a late defense again from Robin Free.
Oh, he's spun. Jean-Eric Verne out of the race. He's out, Buemi's out, Van Doorn, Gunther, Massa and Dillman. Oh, here comes Frine, side by side. He's going to be pushed into the wall almost.
Oh, that was a bit wrong.
And now Di Grassi is on the attack, trying to pass Lopez. Lock up, straight on. Pascal Verline has used his attack modes well and has more power for the next 2 minutes compared to the race leader.
You're currently P8. You've got a 5-second gap behind you.
I tried this wrong because I think I'm better than them.
Lopez past Evans now. Sam Bird, who started in 4th on the grid, comes through the final corner now, and he's going to take victory in Santiago.
These races just keep getting crazier and crazier. That win for Sam Bird puts him in 1st place in the Drivers' Championship, with Mahindra Racing's Jerome D'Ambrosio in 2nd. And despite only finishing 1 race so far, Antonio Felix da Costa lies in 3rd with his Round 1 win.
Well, that was it for Chile E-Prix. It was a good race, a lot of fun. Ended up P10 after a penalty, but hey, we got 1 point. We got to start from somewhere. And now really looking forward to Mexico. I think we got a great potential, and thank you for the support, for following us, and we see you there.
Well, luckily for him, after several post-race penalties across the field, Jose was promoted to 9th place, doubling his points haul. Well, that's almost all we've got time for in this episode, but before we go, let's take a look at what's been posted on social media this week. Formula E posted this video of Rita Ora's wild ride during her visit to the Santiago E-Prix.
I'm so excited!
Okay, let's go.
Oh my goodness.
First one I'm gonna do slow.
What do you mean?
You had one?
Let's do it again.
Okay, we do one more.
We're going on another round, okay guys?
Dillbag Gill posted his team's traditional podium selfie. 3 podiums for the team in 3 races is pretty good going.
Yanamize posted this picture from when he met Felipe Massa in the paddock. And talking of Felipe, Venturi posted this picture of him and his teammate Eduardo Mortara enjoying their downtime at the trackside theme park.
And finally, Envision Virgin Racing tweeted this video of Robin Frines taking a forfeit by trying to hold a cup of water on the roller coaster. Now that's it for this episode of Street Racers. We'll see you next time.
Adios, amigos.